And that's why sometimes you hear someone say, I'm about to have my beauty sleep. Hey besties, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be looking at glow up tips for black girls that actually work. And if we are being honest, every one of us has at some point watched one of those glow up videos and been like, where do I even start? Don't worry girl, we are going to start from here. The truth is, glowing up isn't actually about becoming someone else. It's about becoming the healthiest, most confident, and most intentional version of yourself. So today I am sharing the glow up tips that actually make a difference, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally too. The first tip would be to start with your skin and not makeup. Of course, I'm an esthetician, so it only makes sense. I know makeup is fun, but healthy skin is the foundation of every glow up. And as an esthetician, one thing I've learned is that consistency beats expensive products every single time. You don't need a 12-step skincare routine. All you need, especially if you are a beginner, is a gentle cleanser, a moisturizer, and sunscreen, all for your skin type. And if you have any other issues like acne and hyperpigmentation, you can gradually add targeted products. Healthy skin just has a way of making everything else look better. True or false? True. The next tip would be to stay hydrated and nourish your body, because you can never ever out skincare a poor diet. And no matter how hydrating your skincare products are, they can never hydrate your skin enough. You need to hydrate from the inside and from the outside. Make sure to drink enough water, eat fruits and vegetables, include healthy fats and protein, and your skin, hair, and energy will thank you. So the next tip would be to prioritize sleep. This might actually surprise you, but good sleep is the best beauty treatment you can give yourself. And that's why sometimes you hear someone say, I'm about to have my beauty sleep. That's serious business. While you are sleeping, your body repairs your skin, balances your hormones, and reduces inflammation. So if you are constantly sleeping for 4 to 5 hours a night, it will definitely start showing as dull skin, dark circles, and low energy. You want to aim for 7 to 9 hours whenever you can. The next tip would be to find hairstyles that suit you. You don't need expensive wigs to look good. You don't need tons of wigs to look good. Whether you are natural, you wear braids, sew-ins, or wigs, healthy hair and neat styles will always elevate your appearance. If you love wearing your natural hair as it is, you want to learn how to do all these cute sleek bags, the buns, and some cute natural hairstyles. And if you love braiding your hair, we have a lot of options today that look really neat and put together. And you do not have to be carrying the longest braids or the biggest in volume. Keep it simple, because sometimes simple is even more elegant. And if you love wearing wigs, let's start with the cornrows beneath the wig. I know that a lot of us, even me, I'm guilty, yeah. We found ourselves in situations where, we just let the cornrows be. We can carry cornrows for like weeks and weeks, and we just wear wigs on top. All right, we even change the wigs on top, and the cornrows are looking all unkempt and old. It's not good. Try to make sure that the cornrows underneath your wig are neat. All right, and I'm really trying to do that too. Like, that's one habit that I've decided to adopt lately. Just want to leave my cornrows neat whenever I decide I'm going to be wearing wigs. And one other important thing would be for you to learn how to style your own wigs, because it is kind of costly in the long run if every time you want to wear your wig or style your wig, you have to go pay a professional. Someone like me can wear 3 wigs in a week. Imagine me having to go pay every time for that. And that's why sometimes people carry hairstyles for so long, because they're thinking of maybe the money they spent, or maybe they don't have money to do their hair yet, or maybe they have a particular budget to do their hair per month. You can invest in a few good wigs, right, and learn how to style them yourself. An example is what I'm wearing right now. I actually bought this hair as bundles in 2019 with a lace frontal, and I made the wig myself. So when I first got it, I made a wig and I wore it for a very long time as a frontal wig. So every time I would install it, and sometimes I did it myself, sometimes I'll just go to a professional because I want a cleaner job. I got tired of that and I decided to change the frontal into a closure. So I got a closure and remade the wig, and I can style it how I want. Sometimes I do like a central part and I leave it straight. Sometimes I do the side part and it's straight or curled. Like, I style it myself, and right now I just styled it myself. It's not like the best because but then it works. I'm saying it's not the best because I do better than this sometimes, but sometimes, you know how it is. But it still works. Sometimes I'm proud of myself because I can go like so long without spending money on my hair and some kind of things. And that does not mean that I'm going to be working with unkempt hair, or I'm going to be having a bad hair time or bad hair week, bad hair month. No, I'm still going to be looking all good. And sometimes, like, I do them myself and I can change. I can wake up tomorrow, I take this off, and then decide to style a different wig and wear depending on my outfit. So what I'm really trying to say is that knowing how to style your own hair actually gives you that upper hand. Yeah, you don't have to carry a hairstyle for long if you don't want to, because you're doing it yourself. You can even invest some money, pay somewhere and learn how to style hair for yourself. It is going to serve you a great deal in the long run. Let's move forward. The next tip would be to make sure that you are always smelling good. You'd agree with me that good hygiene plus a nice fragrance is an absolute game changer. And talking about hygiene, we are definitely talking about your shower and grooming. Let's talk about the shower routine. If you watch my videos, you've definitely watched maybe 2 or 3 or even 4 of my shower routines. Yeah, I think I've been sharing that with you guys. And if you haven't, let's talk a little bit about it, even though I'm still going to put links of my shower routines in the description. Let's start with a morning shower routine. In the morning, you do not even need to do much, given that you showered the previous night. Of course, we shower twice a day, right? Yes. So in the morning, what I do is that I just go ahead and wash my body with a nourishing body wash, and I love the body washes from Dove. And after that, I go directly and moisturize with a body lotion, then sealing that moisture with a body oil. And then I can add some sunscreen on my legs and hands, depending on what I am wearing. And finally, I finish up with the body mist. And if I'm going out, I like to add like a really good perfume, or even layer a few perfumes. But if I'm staying home, I like to add just a light fragrance to my body mist, and I'm fine. Yeah, still smelling good. And for the nighttime shower, I like to start by pre-cleansing with a bar soap, and then I move over to exfoliating my body with a body scrub on days when I'm exfoliating, because I don't exfoliate every day. I exfoliate like 2 to 3 times a week, and sometimes 4 times a week, just depends. And after washing that off, I go again with a nourishing body wash to just nourish my skin a little bit more, and then I move over to moisturizing my skin and then locking in that moisture with the body oil. And after the body oil, I spray a body mist, wear my pajamas, and I go to bed. I love smelling good, guys, even when I'm just going to bed. And the next tip would be to take care of body pigmentation. As Black women, it is very common to have darker areas like the neck, the underarms, the inner thighs, the elbows or knees. Sometimes that is completely normal because of genetics, but sometimes friction, irritation, shaving, or certain skin conditions can make it more noticeable. Be gentle with these areas, avoid excessive rubbing, moisturize regularly. And if the pigmentation is really bothering you, look for products formulated with ingredients like kojic acid, alpha-arbutin, glutathione that help fade hyperpigmentation instead of trying out harsh DIYs. And the next tip, which I think is the 7th tip, is to keep your underarms clean and cared for. A glow up isn't just about what people can see like that. It is about how well you care for yourself. Wash your underarms properly. Make sure you are exfoliating at least 2 to 3 times a week, and moisturize them properly every single day. And you might also want to add a deodorant that works for your skin. If for some reason you love keeping the hair, which I think doesn't really look nice, well, you want to make sure that that area is always clean and dry. Because imagine the hair plus sweat. But if you love your underarms smooth like a baby's bum, you want to start waxing if you have not been doing that. Yeah, I would have first advised laser treatment, but because that is relatively expensive, let's put it aside and start with waxing. Waxing is an excellent hair removal method because it does not leave you with ingrown hair, it does not leave you with irritation, and it takes longer for the hair to grow back. And note that no irritation also means reduce hyperpigmentation under your arms. Now, if you cannot afford monthly wax sessions, you can actually make your own sugar wax from your kitchen using just honey, lemon juice, and sugar, and it is as good as the professional waxes. Now, if you do not like waxing, maybe because of the pain, you want to try epilating. But if you are not able to access an epilating machine, you can continue shaving. Just make sure you are using a shave cream or a shave oil before you shave to avoid irritations and maybe some minor cuts, even though those razors will always still give you minor cuts. And the next tip would be to always make sure your nails are neat. Now, you don't need to always have acrylic nails or gel nails for your nails to look good. Short, clean, well-shaped nails with moisturized cuticles also look good. If you enjoy getting your nails done just like I do, that is fine. But if you don't, simply keeping them clean and maintained still makes a huge difference. And the next tip is to take care of your lips. This is actually something people rarely talk about, but if you struggle with dark or dry lips, do not ignore them. You can make a sugar scrub from your kitchen with just sugar, a light oil, and honey, and use that to exfoliate your lips 2 or 3 times a week. You want to also keep them moisturized with a good lip balm, and please avoid constantly licking your lips. It dries out the lips. And if you are out in the sun, try to use a lip balm with SPF. You'd agree with me that healthy and well moisturized lips instantly make your face look fresher. Now, the 10th tip, which is not the last, is to build a timeless wardrobe. Instead of buying trendy clothes, invest in pieces that fit well and can be styled in many different ways. When your clothes fit your body properly, you instantly look more polished. And you want to also make sure to invest in neutral colors because they are very versatile. So I said the 10th tip was not the last because I have 2 more bonuses for my besties. And the first bonus tip is to learn soft, natural makeup for when the occasion demands. Yeah, you bear with me that there are some occasions or some outfits that just need a little makeup. There are some outfits that just look better with some makeup on, even if it's just a little bit of makeup. So if you do not know how to at least do something simple on yourself, try to learn it. And the last tip, which is the second bonus tip, is to move your body regularly. You don't need to become a gym rat or whatever they call it. You don't have to go pay for gym subscription to be able to move your body. You can maybe dance whenever you can, take a walk whenever you can, maybe do some Pilates, maybe do some strength training at home. All these improve your confidence, your posture, and your overall health. I hope this video reminds you that growing up isn't about becoming a whole different woman. It's about taking better care of the woman you already are. The little things matter. So tell me in the comments, what's one glow up tip you are starting this week? Anyway, if you liked this video, don't forget to leave me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in my next one. Bye.